Hello, everyone. I'm Mario Florio from NBC 10. Welcome to a Food Podcast, a place you can come to hear all about the great things happening on the local food scene, the wonderful restaurants we have, the local companies making delicious food products, the fun community events that highlight local cuisine. Joining me now is Mark Tyszkowski from 401 Gourmet Caterers to tell us about his business and let me try some of their amazing food. Thanks for being here.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for having us, Mario.
So tell us about 401 Gourmet Caterers. How long have you been around? How'd you get started?
Yeah, so we've been in business about 7 years now. I worked a lot in the restaurant industry, Newport Restaurant Group, all around the state, and then decided I think I'm going to open my own catering company. So that was about 7 years ago, and now we have a full staff or a full-service company. We specialize in weddings and bigger events, but do all sorts of events around the state and southeastern Mass as well.
Yeah, that's our whole area. We love that. Tell us, was it hard, like kind of venturing out and saying, I'm going to start my own business?
Yeah, it was definitely hard. It's definitely scary at times, but, it really is worth it. And now we have a good following. We won Rhode Island Monthly's Best Wedding Caterer for 2022, and that kind of helped us as well. And then since then, we've just been busy as ever, so we're thankful.
Yeah, that's awesome. I met you first last year at Taste of Rhode Island,
Yep.
So those are fun events. You like to do those kinds of events too?
Oh, yeah, it's always fun to do that and get out in the local scene and kind of have people taste your product and see what's going on. So we love all that stuff.
So describe what kind of food do you make in general? Like, how would you describe it?
I would describe our food as maybe a little bit upscale American, Italian, and has some Asian influences too. So kind of all the good classics, grilled ribeye steak with the red wine demi-glace, to chicken caprese, to grilled swordfish, and then as well try and support the local scene as well. So a lot of local farms and purveyors and vendors that we try and use and really go seasonal as well.
Yeah, you were telling me that you try to do as much local products as possible, right?
Yeah, definitely. We're part of the community as well, so we love to support them, and get the support back. Fort Town Farm at Seekonk, big for us in the spring and summer. Tony's Seafood in Warren, Rhode Island, and then a whole bunch of other places as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And you have a whole team. Obviously, do you do a lot of the cooking yourself?
Yeah. So obviously, at first I did almost all the cooking, but now we have a full team. I'd say during the busy season, we probably have 25, 30 staff. So it gets to be a pretty big operation during that busy time. So I try and step away from the kitchen as much as I can, but I'm still there. I'm still there every day. I can't help it.
Yeah, it's like in your blood, right? That's your roots. Those are your roots, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if someone typically wanted to book you for an event, how would they go about doing that?
Yeah, so they would probably either give us a call or take a look at our website. There's a form on the website. You can email us. We're also on, Wedding Wire and The Knot, those sort of websites as well. And then we have different packages, something for everyone. We'd send that out. Our staff in the office kind of emails and goes over everything. They're super good with that. So, they take care of all of our clients.
And if people have some kind of special request that maybe it's not normally on your menu or something you wouldn't normally make, you work with people on that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. The great thing about us is we make almost everything from scratch. So if someone has a special request, we can definitely handle it. We've done that for certain people who say they're having a wedding and they want to celebrate their backgrounds. We make a bunch of Dominican food and different Italian food and wherever they're from, so we can definitely customize menus as well.
Nice. And you can go wherever their venue is, right?
Yeah, yep. So we're a preferred vendor at quite a few venues around the state. We work with a lot now. So anywhere from, the North Beach Clubhouse in Narragansett to the Guild Brewery in Pawtucket to, the Dye House in downtown Providence, all around.
Yeah, you're all over the state. That's great. So you did bring in some stuff for me to sample, which I'm very excited about. So let's start kind of with these little look like crostini type things. Let's start with that. So what is this?
Yeah, so those are our past hors d'oeuvres. So, think about a wedding during cocktail hour, get a little past hors d'oeuvre while you're having a cocktail. So we have our classic bruschetta, which is a grilled crostini with tomatoes, basil, some onion and balsamic glaze, some aged parm. which is really nice. And then we also have a filet crostini, which is a filet served medium with a horseradish crema and some fresh chives. And then we also have fried goat cheese, which is a popular one, and that's served with fig and honey as well.
I think that's when I met you at Taste of Rhode Island, what you were serving, and that's what made me fall in love with you guys. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try that right now. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, thank you.
And the fig, that you had to kind of come up with that combo, right?
Yeah. So, it's a classic combo for us now, but we have always thought fig goes well with like a sharper goat cheese. So we make our own fig spread, put that there with the fried goat cheese on top, a little bit of local honey, some a little microgreen, and that's all she wrote.
Nice. I'm going to try the bruschetta now. Now, do you say bruschetta, bruschetta? I always hear it different ways.
I know, right? And I'm not even sure. We say
No.
bruschetta,
Yeah, okay.
just, but correct me if I'm wrong.
It's tomato, you know what?
Exactly.
That was so good. The balsamic. It's like classic. That's really good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
And this is, again, what is this?
That's our filet crostini. So it's a piece of filet served medium rare with a horseradish crema and some fresh chives on top of a grilled crostini.
Oh, my God. This must be a popular one, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's a big time.
I love that. Horseradish.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Just exactly.
Yeah.
It's just enough to give you that little bite, but it's smooth too, creamy. It's very nice. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. You make that yourself?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. Tell us about this salad. I'm going to try to be healthy, too. Tell us about this salad.
So that's our pomegranate citrus salad. So it's arugula, which in the summer and spring we get from our local farms, with a fresh squeezed orange juice vinaigrette. And then on top of that is some shaved fennel, some shaved red onion, fresh orange segments, and some pomegranate seeds as well. So something nice, fresh, for the spring, summer, fall, as we kind of plan for those menus now.
Yeah. That is very refreshing. I love that. I love arugula anyway.
Yeah, it's so nice.
So good. Good combo you put there together there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You just mentioned that. Are you always kind of planning ahead to like the next season? Like right now, you're already thinking about spring and summer?
Yep. Yeah. So after the holiday season, with all our different holiday parties and events and things, we then start booking out weddings for this year into next year and planning our menus for spring menus, summer menus, fall menus, and kind of going over that now this time of year.
Nice. Tell me about this. This looks like risotto, yes?
Yep. Yeah. So that's a veggie risotto, and actually on top of that is some grilled swordfish and a mango salsa that we make. So another really great dish in the spring, summer.
And that's like a kind of a classic combo, the mango with the swordfish.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah, it's nice. That swordfish is a nice meatier fish, and then the mango really brings that bright citrus to it.
I love a good risotto. You have a really good consistency.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
good
Yeah,
flavor.
it's a labor of love with the risotto, but we love it.
Yeah, because you really got to like
Oh yeah, yep.
it's constantly the stirring and all that. And tell me about this. This is looks like chicken, like a caprese, right?
Yeah, that's a chicken caprese. So that's our chicken breast with some heirloom tomatoes, sliced mozzarella, some basil. We have that chicken breast marinated in pesto sauce, and then that's served with a balsamic glaze as well.
I love pesto. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I'm so glad you like it. Thank you so much.
This is really good. Oh my god. And the tomatoes, you try to do locally sourced tomatoes too when you can?
Yeah, so during this time of year, we get our tomatoes from our neighbors up north in Canada. They do like some really nice stuff in greenhouses. And then as soon as as soon as it gets a little bit warmer out and we have the local greenhouse guys produce, we use all local during that season.
Nice. Oh my god, this is really good. I'll have some more. So do you have a set kind of set menu, or do you kind of rotate things? How does it work?
Yeah, so for our bigger events, we have different packages, based on what what specifically you're looking for, and that can be, say a certain amount of past hors d'oeuvres. Say one of our packages is 3 of the past hors d'oeuvres for cocktail hour, and then going into dinner, a salad course, and then a dinner course with 2 or 3 different options for people to choose from, and then we also do assorted desserts and late night snacks as well.
Ooh, that's always good. People love the late night snacks, right?
Oh yeah. After a long event or a long wedding day, it's nice to just get that comfort food late night snacks too.
Nice. You're always thinking of like new things that you want to add to your repertoire.
Yeah. Yep. And this time of year, every year we kind of sit down and go over the menu and figure out what's going on, what's different trends, what's local and happening for the season. So, we refresh our menu every year, and then if we visit a really good restaurant and have something that we really like, or we see something, then we try and add some things into our menu as well.
Yeah, I know you do mostly weddings and you do other kinds of events too?
Oh yeah, yep. So we do all sorts of events, from graduation parties to, bridal showers, quite a few baby showers, brunches, and some corporate lunch events as well, holiday parties, all that good stuff.
Yeah. How far in advance would you say if someone wants to book your services that they really need to start checking in with you guys?
Sooner the better.
Yeah.
Obviously depending on the day, if it's a weekend, season, busy season. But I would say anywhere from, if it's just something small, maybe a few weeks to a month out, versus where if you're planning like a very large event or a wedding, I would say sooner the better. So 6-8 months ahead of time, a year ahead of time, all that works well.
Yeah. Any size limit on the kind of event you can do, or?
Yeah, so we're pretty. We have a pretty good variety, but I would say our max is about 250, 300 people. Because then once you start getting above that, it goes into a different style of catering, and it's harder to maintain the quality of the product and things like that. But we do weddings up to 250, 300.
That's
so
a good size.
Big crowd. Oh yeah, big crowds.
Yeah. That's awesome. And you do desserts too, you said, so that's
Yes,
cool.
we do.
Yeah.
Yep. We have a bunch of different assorted desserts. Last year it was popular was these little mini mason jar desserts.
Oh.
Yeah, so like chocolate mousse or like a key lime pie, and like s'mores jars were super popular. So that's something that your guests can just go up to the table and grab and eat as they like, as they're kind of partying as the dinner winds down. So it works pretty well.
Yeah, I find when you go to, especially like weddings and stuff, I've been noticing people like to go, and it's like almost those like individualized, like desserts. You can kind of grab it, either it's a cupcake or like you said, these mason.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It works well, and then people can have a little variety, one of each kind of thing, which I always like myself.
Yeah, me too. Who wants to have the same?
Yeah.
You can pick a few different things, right? You want to try it all, right?
Of course.
So I am. Awesome. So let's remind folks again, if they want to get in touch with you, a phone number and a website, how they can find you.
Yep. Again, we're 401 Gourmet. Our phone number is 401-429-3946. Our website is 401gourmet.com, and you can find our email address and a link right there that will send it right to our office. And that's the best way. And then always social media as well, Instagram, Facebook. If they're on any of those platforms, we're there as well.
I'm sure you post lots of great stuff with pictures of your amazing food.
Yeah. We try.
You got to keep up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Mark, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in, telling us about your business. Best of luck to you. Obviously, you're doing something right.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for having us. We love to be here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that it's great to promote local and that you use local products and everything. So we're happy to have you here. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mario.
So definitely check out 401 Gourmet Caterers. They'll make you go, mmm.